Foxy, the floor is all yours.
Hello, and here. Hello, guys. What are you doing? Lindsay, welcome to the pre-web. Yeah, I'm Fox Yoga and how in the WIP Meetup, we always move with the best energy of the metaverse. Today, I'm going to teach you this exercise or guided meditation to fill you with positive energy, calm the mind, reconnect with you, and create from within a much more powerful, luminous, and useful mental and emotional state. Before we get started with all the fun, yes, I will be guide you step by step, and the only thing you have to do is to let me guide you, okay? Please yourself in a place where you can sit comfortable, but you can remain alert. It can be a chair, a carpet, or your bed. You can cross your feet like children do, or you can rest them on the floor. You can try at this moment which position is more comfortable for you. You can rest your back or not support it. If you support it, make sure that your back is spread. This will be help you. This will help you to remain more alert. Now, let's do it. Close your eyes. And let's breathe. Inhale and exhale. And make your first conscious inhalation. Inhale through your nose, slowly and deeply. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale through your nose, slowly and deeply. And exhale through your nose or through your mouth. Whichever is more comfortable for you as you do so. release and relax the muscles of your head, your forehead, your eyes, your cheeks, your jaw, and the back of your head. Inhale slowly and deeply again. And as you exhale, allow your muscles to release tension and relax. That's it. Yes. Inhale again, slowly and deeply. And as you exhale slowly, notice how your neck, your shoulders, your chest, and your back relax and loosen. Very nice. You will take a slower inhalation, and as you exhale, bring your attention to everything in your body. Bring your attention to take your hips, your buttocks, and run down your legs to the tips of your toes to relax completely very well. Now release control of your breath and allow it to be as your body asks it to be there. It's no right or wrong. It's just its particular way and rhyme of breathing that your body asks for purpose, if effortlessly, to maintain its own life. Watch it. Observe. Observe it. The air enters through your nose, reaches in. You are in a much more conscious and relaxed state. I will ask you to place your heart in the middle of your chest and place your hand on it. You don't have to listen to your heartbeat. Just put your attention in the middle of your chest. And we will display your heart. Feel its energy. Can you feel it? Now you will begin to fill yourself through your heart with positive energy, energy of life, joy, tenderness, creativity, love, gratitude, and everything that can help you tune in with a high vibration. If your mind suddenly thinks of something else, don't worry. It's normal. Just return your attention to your breathing and now. Notice how the air enters through your nose, how it travels through your body, how it spans your chest, and how it leaves quickly, making its reverse path. Inhale and exhale. And return to your exercise to fill yourself with positive energy. Each time you inhale, feel how the wonderful energy of the life enters through your heart, which expands with your inhalation, filling you with it. Think, think of all the life that surrounds you and that shares with you this healing, transforming energy. With each inhalation, think of all that wonderful that transmits life energy. Receive the gift they have for you today. For example, lush and strong trees. Inhale the life they share. That's it. Fill yourself with their beach, persons, music. Allow yourself to travel, to tune in all that share life and positive energy with you. Rivers, mountains, forests, leaves playing in the wind, children's smiles, waves on the beach, music, the sound of rain, or the delicate dance of falling snowflakes, a tender embrace, the majesty of a sunset. Whatever it is, no matter if you know in person or not, no matter if you have it near or not. Allow yourself to tune in to them one by one as they appear in your consciousness. And with each inhalation, feel yourself receive in your heart their wonderful gift. And go feeling how you surround yourself with life. Your heart expands in energy and embrace beyond your body, making your own energy. Expands and merge with others beings too. What a wonderful way to fill you with good energy. We are live, guys, and we share life, and we connect to it from the heart. Inhale and exhale. Thanking from your heart to all those who fill you with positive energy today. Let's go back. Inhale one more time and go back to place yourself again here and now. Notice your legs, notice your arms, notice your face. Is shy smile? Maybe. When we tune in with the energy of life, the soul smiles and your face reflected. Inhale again. Now, deeper and exhale without opening your eyes. Move a little the fingers of your hands. Move a little your feet, your head softly. Make circles with your shoulders. That's it. Let's finish with a last deep inhalation. Opening your arms slowly as waiting to embrace the sky. And while exhaling, go opening your eyes little by little while you feel how good you feel. Can you feel it? Smile. Thank you for allowing me to accompany you these minutes to fill us with positive energy. Now, in this wonderful state in which you find yourself, let's increase even more our energy with these beats while we prepare for our big party of the WIP Meetup.
Hey, mic check, mic check. Can everyone hear me okay?
Sounds like it.
There we go. I'll take that as an affirmative. All right, what's up, y'all? This is Matthew, and of course, you're hearing my voice because it is time for the WIP. Feeling supremely centered right now, thanks to the always groovy Foxy Yoga and her meditative session. Thank you so much there, Foxy. And as always, the pre-WIP purr with Sandy Meows is always a vibe. And so is the WIP. We have some amazing speakers today. We have a surprise speaker that wasn't 100% indicated in the announcement tweet today. We're going to get a sneak peek into Cyber Brokers, Josie's much anticipated avatar project from her CTO, Ben, who's in the house, aka Cyber Bourgeoisie, sick handle. Also, we're going to get some updates from StudioTBD. Jeremy Cowart is going to join us and tell us about his latest goings on. And the project probably has my favorite name out of all the projects I've heard for a long time is the DougsNFT project. Excited for that. I know Rizzle got like a hot dog firefighter NFT. Hopefully they'll hook me up with something later on. I don't know. We'll see. Excited to hear those updates. Quick announcement for all the speakers. We will be enforcing the 4-minute speaker shot clock today, or more accurately, Dragonate will be enforcing it. So don't be super shocked if you hear like an incredibly disturbing, insane noise during your update. It's just a signal to start to wrap things up. But we have a stacked lineup today. I know there's some other goodies and things to fill you all in. And to do that, I'll pass the mic to the Metaverse hype master himself, my dude, Rizzle. Hit us with those updates, bro.
Thanks, yo. Can you hear me okay? I got like 10 million windows open and I'm like multitasking and like copying links and things. Hot dogs. Yeah, all right. Thank you, Maria Verdi. What's up, Maria? Let's see. Few things to do before we get started here. There's so this piece that is hung or is getting hung in CryptoVoxels. CryptoVoxels has been broken all day. We preemptively broke CryptoVoxels even before the WIP started. So Johan and Show are in there working some magic trying to get the guest list hung up. And there's also this image somewhere in there. Yeah, pre-party crash. That corresponds to this quest. So this is like the latest Meme Explorers quest that the details are in the tweet. You can check it out while things are going on here, and do that while you're preparing to do the weekly group co-op with Caroline and Duh. Other things going on. Shout out to again Meme Explorers. They like hooked me up with this thing. I'm gonna like shill my own thing that they hooked me up with because they're like letting me sign marble cards now, and I've autographed 3 marble cards. I'm feeling famous, and they got this new thing, and it seems like I know WG Meets can like sign some autographs. There's like a whole bunch of people that can autograph these marble cards and stuff. So yeah, it's cool. They're awesome. I'm trying to get Sandy Meows to do it too, so I can like mint her tweet and she can sign it. And I don't know, it's sort of like NFT Inception type of thing, but it's fun. Anyway, so that's what I've been up to today. Like Matt said, we're going to try and keep the speaker presentations tight so we can keep this thing moving. Stick around for the group shot with Paradox afterwards. Obviously, the afties with Show. CV, CryptoVoxels, which I've been referring to. I know we got some new people in the house. If you've never done this before, it's really not that complicated. I'll drop the link again. As long as it's not working, as long as it's working, it's just a click through. It works on your phone. If you're naked and ashamed, hit one of us up. We can, hook you up with some clothing. But being naked is nothing to be ashamed of. Lindsay's here wandering around different Discords every week, naked and ashamed, just trying to find us. So appreciate her efforts. Big shout out to Foxy Yoga. No joke. I go to her. She has a weekly Twitter Spaces. It's 15 minutes on Wednesdays at 2 p.m. and it's like 15 minutes of meditation, just like now. And I swear to God, I'm like becoming a better person just hanging out with Foxy Yoga for 15 minutes a week. So hang out, come meditate with us for a couple minutes a week on Wednesdays. And thank you for that awesome pre-WIP trip. I'll shut my mouth and we can keep this thing rolling. Make sure you're paying attention in the chat for all the giveaways and things going on today. Big shout out to the crew, as always, the Power Whip girls, Sandy Meows, Carolina Duh, Foxy Yoga, the Power Whip Not Girls, Easy Paradox Show, Timmy Dragonate, Musashi, and Con Wolf, the Stowaway. Thank you very much for all your support. Obviously, Meme Explorers for giving us the roof over our heads. And with that, who's up, Matt? We got mystery surprise coming up first.
Yeah, we have Ben, aka Cybourgeoisie from Cyber Brokers.
All right, Ben, if you can hear us, man, if everything hasn't broken, take it away.
Hey, all right. Well, I've got my timer here starting 4-minute countdown, so hopefully I won't go over. Hey, everyone. Thanks for having me. I know you were hoping to have Josie here. I'm sorry. I am the surrogate. But Josie and I have been working on Cyber Brokers together since, honestly, May 2020, if you can believe that. And that might seem a little strange. Like, what are you talking about? People have been working on this PFP project since May 2020. But that's the reality of it. Josie came to me with this wild idea that she wanted to basically do what CryptoPunks had done, but in a much higher fidelity art, because she wanted to make sure that everybody could collect a piece of her art. So that was kind of like the inception of all of it. If you want to sign up, the sale starts on this Tuesday, 5 days from now. If you go to cyberbrokers.io, I'm also I dropped the Gleam link in the chat. To get in the sale, you have to be allow listed. So this is a really big part of the whole idea behind Cyber Brokers is a way of Josie giving back and engaging with her OG fans, which of course now the community is so much bigger. Like, I'm not sure how many of you were familiar with Josie Bellini's work, but definitely check out josie.io. She's been in the space since 2017, made some absolutely incredible and iconic pieces. Actually, I met Josie through the CEO of Blocky Games. That's my other company is Blockade. We make Neon District and Plasma Bears. And Josie, she'll tell the whole story. There's actually a podcast coming out tonight for SEMA Red, so definitely be on the lookout for that. That goes into the whole story of Cyber Brokers, the creation, and how we all got into space. Margaret DeCorsell, also known as Coin Artist, is the reason that both of us really got looped into everything, and the reason that we're working together today. So, Cyber Brokers, for anybody who doesn't know, is taking Josie's iconic style and all of her themes and her imagery and putting it into this collectible set of art. It is 10,001 because Josie always does an extra one for herself, and that one is a very special one that will be created when the contract is made. I may interject a few technical details here, so I don't know if anyone's interested in that. But one of the really big things that's super different about this project is all of the art is on chain. So if you look at the high fidelity, like the characters and the backgrounds and everything, it was one of the big challenges of because we're thinking about what is the long term for Ethereum, for NFTs, for everything that we're doing as creators and artists. And for a lot of people, the beginning part of 2020 was a really hard time, and nobody really cared about NFTs. It was a very different time. So we're thinking about what is the most lasting impact we can have for the collectors of the pieces, as well as for ourselves. What can we really give to the world that matters? And we were realizing at this point in time, nothing in the internet is sacred. If you are 30 or older, you probably remember memes from the internet way back in the 90s. If you try to search for them today, you cannot find them. Things disappear, no matter how prevalent they were at any time in the past. So we wanted to say, well, what is one of the most permanent infrastructure in the world right now? And that is Bitcoin and Ethereum. So we decided to go with on-chain way back in 2020, heavily inspired by Avastars and to some extent Avagachi as well. So definitely check it out. There's 51 trades. I'm really getting close down to time, so I'm going to shut up real soon. But definitely check it out. It's gorgeous art. It's going to be amazing tech. Definitely would love to have you all involved. Again, I'm going to share the Gleam link one more time and go to cyberbrokers.io.
There we go. I'm so happy we heard that. But I believe Cyborg Razi made it in time. So Ben, you were not late, man. Perfect timing. I know there's a couple questions that were thrown around already in the chat, so I'll let our dude Show relay those questions to you, Ben.
Hey Ben, what's going on?
Hey, what's up?
Not much. Don't worry, we like you too. Even though we love Josie, we like you too. So
I'm sure most of you don't even know who I am. Like, who is this guy?
no, it's all good. So the first question is from Alican OX. They would like to know, what is the mint price for cyber brokers?
The mint price is going to be revealed in the newsletter that is dropping very, very soon. I don't know if Josie wants me to detail it now, but you'll find out later today.
Okay, cool. There's also a piggyback question. We also have a question from Sandy Meows. She would like to know, where can we find how many mints that we have?
We have a list. If you go to Josie's Discord, I publish a list every morning. You can basically sum up, like if you find your Ethereum address in there, or multiple, if you've got multiple, because we're all degenerates here. Just sum up all the allow lists you've got. Those are guaranteed mints, and then the raffles will either become guaranteed mints or will give you a spot in the wait list afterward.
That's cool. Also, I just want to ask this. Josie was originally supposed to create the season 2 body parts for Avastars, and at one point we didn't hear anything about that. Are these assets that were developed for cyber brokers originally for that second season of Avastars?
They were not, but I think Josie got the idea to do. I'd have to reach back in time. I think the on-chain idea might have come from myself and Rhea Myers, if anybody is familiar with Rhea. Very, very OG smart contract developer and artist. She was supposed to do Avastars Season 2. I don't know all the details. I just know that she got too busy to complete that. But nevertheless, we are good friends with Jimmy and the Avastars team. We talk with them quite a bit.
There we go. Slightly disappointed that there's no alpha leak. And I do have to say, I think Josie would have said what the price could be. Anyway, not going to push you any further. But, dude, thank you so much. I know it was a short notice for you to jump in here. Send our regards to Josie. Super stoked for Cyber Brokers to go live. Thank you for sharing the link for the allow list. And I'll let you get back to your day. And we can move on to our next speaker, okay?
Awesome. Thank you so much, everyone.
Cool. And next up, I believe we have StudioTBD, or an update from StudioTBD. I'm not exactly sure who's going to be talking. I heard rumblings of someone named Lundy, but I'm not 100% sure. So whoever's with StudioTBD, unmute yourself and take it away.
Hey, yeah, Lundy is correct. That is my Web3 name. Can everyone hear me okay?
Crystal clear. Your mic is glorious.
Amazing. So first of all, thank you guys so much for doing this. It's the old adage that the revolution will not be televised has never been more true than in this world. And I know how it's kind of inspiring to see like all these things are happening and nobody in the old broadcast world even talks about it. So I don't know how much work it is. So thanks for that. Thanks for having me. So basically, StudioTBD is a creative collective. We are based in New York City, and we create products that are either cannabis infused or Web3 infused. So we have a cannabis infused drink and edibles program that we're developing. They're ready for the market. And we are also focusing a lot on Web3 and NFTs. So on the NFT side and Web3 side, we're doing different initiatives. So one of the main initiatives is obviously the StudioTBD DAO, which could be thought of as a combination between a hedge fund for NFTs and a design studio. And the purpose of StudioTBD DAO is to bring NFT culture to people in the outside world. So the way that we've decided to do that is to invest in NFT projects, which we believe have, tremendous potential financially, but also tremendous potential creatively. And we are basically going to go hard in on leveraging the commercial rights for all the NFTs that we have in our collection. And we're going to create high-end design products, accessories, home products, and sell them in concept stores online and on Main Street. So we just opened up our NFT membership token mint on Monday this week. And the whitelist, which we had some lovely people that Rizzle helped us with from the Fly Frog community and the Untamed Elephants community, win whitelist, and people are really excited, and it's kind of awesome to be here, and it's kind of awesome to have this project out into the world now. So mint is open right now, 0.06 ETH for the first 500, and we think we're halfway through those. And you can see we have a little mini roadmap there. But the goal is to open a physical concept store in one of the big 3 cities in the United States. We have everything lined up for it. So as soon as we reach 100% sold of the first 2,000 tokens, we will do that. Sort of our MO is that we have in the contract, we have 10,000 NFTs in total. They are ERC 1155, so they're not unique. They're a membership token. We're only selling 2,000 of them to start with, and then our plan is to, gain the community's trust by showing what we can do with that piece of funding. And then further along, we will open it up to the other 8,000. And one thing to know is that if you have a membership token, you get 50% off of all products that we're going to make. And also it functions as a mint pass for the upcoming more traditional, NFT ERC 721 collectible with generative and unique art. So that thing is going to drop in Q2 if everything goes. And I think that was my cue, but I think I got through most of it.
Dragon, you finally found the perfect speaker shot clock. Thank you so much, Lundy. Yeah, that was perfectly timed. You ended at the right note. I know there's a couple questions, so excited to get into the questions from the audience. And I just got to say, yeah, cannabis, Web3, marriage, made in the metaverse for sure.
Yeah, we're excited.
Hey, Lundy, what's going on, man?
How you doing, brother?
Good. So it seems like StudioTBD is attempting to do many things at once, investing in PFP projects by sweeping floor mints through a fund and establishing a vault with the promise of growth in the floor mint value that was purchased, a design studio that seeks to bring NFT culture to the outside world, and lastly, production of cannabis-infused products. The focus of StudioTBD seems to be all over the place. So from your perspective, what would failure and success look like for you?
Wow, it's like an investor question. I love it. Thanks for that. It might seem like that. I'm not sure how I should approach this, but let's approach it from a business standpoint, because I think that's the most clear answer I can give. And it might look like that, but you can think about it like this. We have used some of the funds that are our own investment in the cannabis company that we have started to invest in Web3 instead of investing in marketing. That's one way to think about it. I think it's more deep and more profound than that, because we really believe in the Web3 culture, and we want our purpose to be to move that forward and help and show people and welcome people into this world. But from a traditional business standpoint, you can think about it as, instead of investing in marketing, we invest in Web3. When it comes to the cannabis side of things, those products are already formulated, they're stability tested, sampling programs are ongoing, and we already have partners lined up that's going to start selling them in Los Angeles and in New Jersey to start with. we have limited culture and normal people in the outside world. And our, all the events are cannabis infused private events for people over 21 and successful also look like merging these two worlds and showing people that there is a new way to do anything. I also think that cannabis is in desperate need of a new culturally relevant stories. It has been stuck in attitude and darkness for long enough, in my humble opinion at least. And we think that Web3 culture can be that story, be that a part of that cultural relevance, a little bit like extreme sports did for Red Bull, if that makes sense. But just the potential of Web3 and the composability and business composability is it's just mind blowing. It's just something that we needed to be in that, and that's how we solved that. That's a very long answer. I hope that was somewhat illuminating.
Yeah, and sorry, go ahead. Yeah, and lastly, what is your favorite weed strain?
That's another good question. So when it comes to strains, the difference between strains are actually severely exaggerated. After a couple of weeks, the terpenes start to go out of the weed. So the difference between strains isn't as important as the difference between the ratio between THC and CBD. And most of the weed that's sold right now has basically 100% THC and 0%, not 100%, but maybe 30% THC and 0% CBD. And that, at least for me and for many people I know, it gives people a too hectic experience. And so our products are strain agnostic because they're edibles and drinks, and we are really careful with the ratio between CBD and THC. So all our products are low to medium levels of THC and high levels of CBD, because we have found through extensive research and market testing, business terms, but basically handing out to our friends, that is the best experience for people that are not heavy stoners. And it's, I'm a heavy stoner from time to time, but not everyone is. So it's more of a welcoming, more of a nicer high, more of a relaxing high, maybe. So strains are important, but the ratio between CBD and THC are massively more important. But if I have to pick one strain, I would have to go with Light of Jah, which I've only found at one dispensary in Boulder, Colorado. But that, man, yeah, that's a trip.
I love that. Dude, make sure you drop your links here for other folks to make sure that they're following StudioTBD and all your updates. I really enjoyed this, and especially your focus on trying to find a new narrative for weed as it relates to, and using Web3, the Metaverse, as that platform springboard to finding that new narrative. It's beautiful, man. So just keep doing what you're doing, and thank you for speaking here at the WIP, man.
Yeah, thank you. We're super excited. I'll keep listening. Thanks for having me.
Cheers, man. Cool. Well, next up, we have Jeremy Cowart with us. So I think I saw him in the channel here. So Jeremy, whenever you're ready, man, unmute and tell us what you've been cooking up as of late.
Yeah, man. Can you hear me?
Crystal clear.
Awesome. Well, yeah, good to be with you all. Really, really appreciate it. So I'm a photographer based in Nashville, Tennessee, and I've spent the last decade really shooting celebrities and entertainment, and everybody from the Kardashians to which I hate dropping their names because I'm not a big Kardashian guy, but to President Obama, to all kinds of people. But along the way, I've been doing a lot of art and painting and drawing, and I just really am a mixed media artist. And so I am doing a drop Tuesday called Block Queens that is 999 NFTs that combines all of my work, years and years of work, photos and paintings and drawings and projection and iPad art and Procreate art, all into this insane series where all I can say is there will be a way to experience these on OpenSea that has never been done before, truly. It is a groundbreaking metadata that my partners at Transient Labs have come up with. If you're not familiar with Transient Labs, they were behind the drops with Neil Strauss and Time Magazine, and behind all the lit drops with Kim Basinger and Robert De Niro. And so these guys quite literally work at NASA. They are actual rocket scientists, and so they bring that level of genius to metadata. And so we're now partnering on this, and I created this effect in Adobe After Effects, doing this video thing, and they just messaged me and said, "Dude, we can't stop watching this, and we think that it's possible to do this with JavaScript through metadata." And so this drop that we're doing Tuesday, I really do think in its own way will be historic and will make a lot of noise in the NFT space, because it will truly be a new way to experience NFTs, and I just couldn't be more excited about it. I forget, did I show you, Rizzle?
Yes, dude, you did show me, and it's insane the level of details in each one of these layers. Worth a quick screen share if you don't get whacked by the shot clock if you have it queued up. But otherwise, we can drop some images in here. I saw some links being popped up earlier.
Yeah. Gosh, I've never done this before. Can y'all see my screen? Is this working?
Yeah, it's totally working.
Yes, these are the block queens themselves. And if I just shared my Adobe Bridge window, can I share Chrome to give people a quick sneak peek?
You should be able to. You should be able to toggle between like what screens you want to show, if I'm not mistaken.
All right, I'll try real quick. Let me just share my screen one more time. Give me a second. All right, can y'all see Chrome now?
Yep.
You're the first ever to publicly see this, so I'm a little bit excited. Literally, y'all are the first to see this. So here we go. Why not give you a little teaser? And this is definitely some alpha. So yeah, this is how all 1,000 block queens will function. You double click to reset it. And you can keep zooming in, scroll out. Gonna be sick. I can't wait.
Yo, that is absolutely insane. I mean, the way that the layers are broken up too, it almost makes it perfect to kind of install in these virtual worlds like this. So you can kind of like walk through the art. You can explode it to like a grand scale. Dude, that's so sick. Thank you so much for showing us that, I have to say.
Yeah, that's I've literally never shown it publicly. I've only shown it to individuals one at a time. So consider that the definitely the premiere. Even though it was brief, that was the premiere.
It's awesome, dude. Well, I know there's some questions, so I'll pass the mic back to Show, so you can relay those questions to you.
Sure.
Hey, Jeremy, what's going on?
What's up, man?
Good. Yeah, I think it was necessary for you to show that or to leak that alpha, because I think it makes people think a little deeper about what this project is all about. Because Block Queens feels like a throwback to crypto art pieces that came out last year, specifically those created on async art. Being a fan of numerology, I've noticed that the mint number of Block Queens is 999, and the layers used to make them from the many celebrities that you photographed is 777. Is this intentional, and how has this informed on your art style?
It's good to hear that some of you would be interested in giving that feedback. Like I said, it would throw me off if it were a directory, like onboarding.
Hello.
Sorry about that. There's a hot mic in here.
That's all right. Yeah, no, we just started with the date of February 22nd, and man, it just kind of went from there. We just kept sticking with fun numbers. There's not to. I would love to give you some deep reason for the numerology, but it just seemed like a fun way to stick all the way through. So the mint price is 0.22. The date is 2.22. The layers are 999, and there'll be some fun surprises. They continue throughout the journey of these NFTs on certain dates like that.
That's cool. And honestly speaking, I am a crypto art purist. I tend to compete with Matthew on that because he's a purist as well. And so that presentation of the layers, I'm curious if there'll be utility for the way that the block queens are displayed kind of 2D one way, but then like you said, 3D, when you blow them up, it seems like you can do a whole lot more with them. Is there any planned further utility?
Yeah, it's a great question. We, from the beginning, we decided that this is really, it's not quite a PFP project. It's really a hybrid. I'm an artist, and this is a body of work that I've used to combine my career's work together using generative code. But it's not a traditional PFP in that there's even a Discord or a huge roadmap or anything. I mean, obviously, I want to honor collectors on future drops in different ways, but there's no specific utility yet with the individual layers per se. But this is truly an art for art, art for art's sake project. I'm with you guys. Like I am truly in this world for the art. I've always been a fine artist and but a very digital artist. So this is home for me in terms of those two worlds colliding.
Amen, man. Absolutely. I love this. I can't thank you enough for sharing that early sneak peek with all of us. I know reveals like that, they're not easy, right? And for you to feel comfortable enough to share it with us, it really does mean everything, Jeremy. First of all, thank you for creating such a beautiful body of work. I'm so excited for this collection to be released. And just thank you for your time sharing with us here at the WIP today.
Of course, man. Thank you all for having me. Really, really appreciate it.
Cool. And next up, we have, again, I have to say it again. I love the name of this project. It is the Hot Dougs are in the house. So whoever from the Hot Dougs team that's going to tell us what you've been cooking up, please unmute yourself and take it away.
Hey guys, can you guys hear me okay?
Your voice sounds a little bit quiet. Sounds like you're in the veggie drawer a little bit.
All right, I'll try to speak up then. Just want to say thank you guys for having us, especially to Matt, Rizzo, Sandy, everyone here. Been a big Token Smart member for a long time, and really appreciate you guys bringing us on. Without further ado, if you guys want to check out the screen share, we'll show you a quick little thing of who we are, and this is the Hot Dougs.
Hot dog, dog,
Doug.
dog,
Doug.
Awesome. So that was a quick little teaser of us. We're actually premiere today, and I'll have my our dev Dangy take it over from here to give you more info on what we're doing over here.
What's up, WIP? Thank you, Tig, for hanging out, introing us. I'm Dangy from the Hot Dougs. I'm trying to present my screen share at the same time, so we'll see if I can get that working. But if not, we will make it work. So what are Hot Dougs? We are a collection of 6969 LOL hot dougs that are going to be priced at 0.069 ETH. And our whole deal is we want to do a PFP collection correctly. Right now, a big meta, I guess, within NFTs right now are kind of scams and nefarious actors, and we want to do things the right way. which is a big ethics that we piece that we have as a team. And so we're doing that by starting organic growth. We're not paying influencers, et cetera, et cetera. On top of that, we're leaning into the narrative of Doug. So you'll see my PFP, it's a Doug or a version of Doug. The conceit is we're minting 69 versions of Doug as he goes through his life. He's essentially a down and out hot Doug he was born in Chicago. He might traverse more of America or the world along his path, but we'll lean into that narrative arc as we go through the process after mint. One way we're going to do that is by creating comic strips that we're going to have available on our website for all to see on the website after we mint out. We'll do one a month, maybe more frequently than that. We'll see. But users, collectors can have their own copy of that comic strip and mint their own if they would like from our website. So we wanted it to be public because we want to build a brand around Doug. And we also wanted collectors to be able to mint it and have it their own as far as provable ownership for NFTs. So that's the general conceit of our Hot Doug project. Tig or Chenko or Hopper, do you have anything else to add as far as the art goes or the genesis of the project while I work on this screen share?
Yeah, just to break it down, what we're trying to do here is more of a vibe, kind of like the lemons and doodles, where there's no utility. We're not building a game out. We're not gonna drop a token you could stake. It's more about the art and the vibe we're trying to put out there. Like Danny said, just doing it organically, not trying to get by any shills except for Rizzo because we got him the honorary, which he loves. But we definitely appreciate you guys having us and just letting us show you what we're building here behind the scenes. It's been a lot of hours of hard work, and definitely appreciate it more to the builders out there because definitely takes a team to put all this together. And I think that's pretty much it. Just want to shout out Show. Just take it easy on us on the rants, please. It's our first time here, so I think that's pretty much it. I don't want to get sauced on the stage.
Yeah, I can jump into just about. Oh, sorry about the art. We're just keeping it lighthearted and having fun, trying to make you laugh with some of the traits and attributes that we have. We do have a wide spread of bodies, and are trying to kind of do a doodle type rarity where there's not necessarily a ton of one-of-ones, but a lot more rare bodies. But that being said, we will still have a handful of one-of-ones.
Well, since you asked for it, I'll let Show grill the hot dogs. Show, whenever you're ready, roast them.
I prefer my hot dogs grilled.
Hey, what's up, y'all? How you doing?
What's up, Show?
All right, so we have a question from Sandy Meows. She would like to know, is there a cat hot dog? It's really important that she gets an answer from you.
I can answer that one. We do have a cat dog. We have 2 cat dog traits, I guess we could say. We have a pair of ears and then just a cat costume as well.
That's awesome. Your project feels fun and self-aware in a way that is very refreshing compared to the many PFP projects out there that clearly only want to take money from people and then do nothing else. Was this project born in response to that sentiment, or was there another source of inspiration?
Chenko or Hopper, can you share the origin story, please?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can chime in here. So, yeah, I'm Hopper. I work with Chenko on the art, and I'm actually very new to NFTs. I started sending some concepts to Chenko early on, and then we just started texting back and forth and kind of pruning the concept. So coming to the NFT space with like pretty fresh eyes and kind of diving in, and it's been really fun just drawing so many different traits and coming up with new combinations and kind of focusing on how to do the generative art piece right. So yeah, it kind of just came out of a text thread between Chenko and I, and has kind of evolved from there.
Yeah, I think one thing to add there is just that we just started drawing hot dogs. That's really what it started by. And Hopper had created a collection on OpenSea and sent me some, and I was like, I'll buy it out of pity, but we could really just have fun drawing a bunch of hot dogs, and that's kind of where we found ourselves today.
Yeah, show. And this is kind of, our thing is I know the whole meta right now is the whitelist grinding and the high mint prices for all these 3D mints and with anon teams. We're all doxxed. We're all showing our faces on the streams, on the spaces we've been on. And, we just want people to come on, join, feel the vibe. Our Twitter, you can kind of see what we're putting out there. We don't really take ourselves all serious. We're just your average Joes who want to mint some cool hot dogs. So if you want, whoever's here, definitely come join the Discord. If you want, that we'll put a phrase. The secret phrase will be WIP it, WIP, WIP it, and we'll get you guys on the pre-sale. There's no pre-sale grind. We just want to make sure everyone who wants to mint gets a chance to mint and just joins us and vibes with us.
Awesome. And if anyone else has any questions for or about hot dogs, make sure you drop them in the general chat. But with that, thank you guys for jumping up on the stage. I hope you didn't get grilled too hard by Show, medium rare, something like that. Feels like it. But thank you for sharing the hot dogs with us, and yeah, keep on doing your thing. If you have any more updates, we'd love to have you back. Share these hot dogs with us.
Cheers. Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Boom. Cool. Well, that's the end of the speaker updates at the WIP. I am not sure, but this may be a record. I really do think that Samuel L. Jackson really helped us out today with his shot clock reminders. Thank you so much for that, Dragonate. Super snappy. Love to see it. So with that, pass the mic to Rizzle so we can get into, if we're able to, I don't know if CB's still alive for everyone, some commemorative picture taken by our dude Paradox, and just phone us in on any extra details that we have before we close out and head over to the afties.
Sorry, my connection. Am I in the veggie drawer? I feel like I'm in the veggie drawer. My connection's like suddenly messed up.
Oh man, sound good. You sound good.
Okay,
dude.
good. Right on. Okay, we're gonna try a thing. Hop into CryptoVoxels if you can. Before we do that, Johan's let me know the quest. This is the quest that I'm dropping. I think I dropped it in there. So the quest that corresponds with this piece is going on sale. This piece is going on sale. That is also in CryptoVoxels somewhere, I believe. Is going on sale in like 10-15 minutes or so. A pretty iconic piece, but that's also the one that you need to look at for this quest. So these things are all like somehow related. While this is going on, I'm going to drop the link for CryptoVoxels again. Paradox and I have been talking. Was that?
Sorry, I'm so distracted.
Hot mic. It's okay if you're distracted. There's a lot going on. Hop into CryptoVoxels. We're gonna try and do this thing. I'm gonna pass the mic to Paradox. We've been talking behind the scenes, like throughout the WIP while this is breaking and not breaking. So we're gonna do the best we can with this. Oh, we got a POAP somewhere. Wait, where are the POAP? If you try refreshing, or if you have the POAP. Wait, we got a complicated POAP situation. All right, we'll figure it out. There's a POAP situation going on. Keep an eye on the chat box for that. While we're okay. Carolina does got it. I'm just rambling. Okay, and Johan's talking about the edition. In the meantime, hop into CryptoVoxels. We're gonna try and do this thing. Paradox is gonna organize it, and I'm gonna try and get wherever he's telling me to go to lead this weird thing that we're about to do. So, Paradox, man, what are we doing?
Hey guys, can you hear me? Testing. Ever got a Paradox?
Yes, sir.
Excellent. Right, hey guys, this is Paradox, the resident videographer for the WIP. This is normally the point in the show where we take a commemorative bit of video. I slap it together into a weekly video, which Rizzle posts on his Twitter. But we're not going to do that this week. What we're going to attempt to do is a conga line, which is just for a bit of fun. It's surprisingly easy and surprisingly hard at the same time. So we're going to try and everybody in the main room organize yourself in a straight line behind Rizzle. Rizzle's going to we're going to play some music, and when Rizzle's ready and everyone's in the line, we're going to take a lap all the way around the building. So you're going to try no flying, please, and try and stay behind the person in front of you. So I think Dragon8's got some music.
Give me 1 second. I'm going to drop a direct link to like exactly where I am if anyone's confused or it's locking up on them. So this is where I'm standing right now. If you want to try and hop in there and get in line here, and then we'll try and do this. Sorry, go ahead, Paradox.
We'll see how it goes. Okay, so I can see the line is forming. So
Rizzle, do you want to move up a little more? It's a little crowded behind you.
Yeah, so yeah, you move up, Rizzle. Where's he gone? Oh, he's gone to the other side. I think. Where's the Rizzle? Oh, okay, cool. Right, so if everybody can kind of queue up, like, heading into the building, please. Rather than Rizzle's going to take it away. So I think we're as ready as we're going to be. So try and stick as close to the person in front of you. No flying, no running, and we'll see how it goes. Dragon8, take it away when you're ready, sir. Amazing. Thank you very much, Dragon8. Cool, thanks for that, guys. That was kind of amusing. Rizzle, you dropped the ball halfway and started dancing, so Sandy Meows picked up the crowd and took us all the way around. So cool. I don't know. That was fun. Well, cheers, guys. Until next week. Paradox out. Back to you, Matt or Rizzle, whenever you're ready, guys.
Yeah, everything is so broken for me. I just saw like pieces of people like going past me or like sort of following me. So I tried to like stop and get everyone to catch up and like dance and everything. But then I turned around and everyone had gone past me. So can't wait to see how that turned out. Thanks for that, man. That was a good idea. Yeah, how do we pull up? There's a pull up somewhere. Caroline, I was too busy like crashing into things. If you don't mind reminding me, and there's a couple other people who are trying. There's a code that's not working. Sometimes we break the POAP and CV and Discord like all in the same time, so we'll figure it out. Yeah, we break things, but in the meantime, make sure you sign the guest list. Click on the speaker panel in CryptoVoxels if you haven't already to sign the guest list. And we've sort of like circumvented this problem before with guest list signatures and sending things out manually. So one way or another, we will get you stuff. So yeah, this has been great. Nice snappy whip today. Yes, thank you, Samuel L. Jackson. Matt, dude, unless you got anything, man, we can kick this over to show. Matt's in the veggie drawer, where I am. Am I all by myself? Am I lonely sharded? Oh, okay, good. Show, take it away.
I was just enjoying the fact that you really wanted to have a lonely conga line to yourself. So you stopped halfway and started dancing. The lonely conga line. No, but I really wish that people could have seen when Rizzle did it. It was like funny. Hey y'all, I hope you liked that music. I was inspired by Paradox. You know, there's something great about music, especially when it makes you feel things. So everyone, do me a favor, adjust your speakers. You know, if you don't know what's about to happen, just turn it down just a moment. Stick around, stay, you know, in this conga line that we call the weekly whip. Stay for a moment. The water is fine. Adjust your speakers. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Come shake your body, baby. Do that conga. Do the fucking conga. Or do like hot dogs and make it the conga line a 69 line. Come shake your body, baby. Yeah. WIP fam, what the fuck is up? What the fuck is up, WIP fam? You've been shaking your body to the point where your brain doesn't work. WIP fam, what is this anti-Discord energy we've been feeling lately? There's a lot of shit talking about Discord. I feel like a flippening of ideals has occurred. With the influx of normies into the space without any reference point to this space other than Clubhouse and NFT avatar projects, there is a lack of understanding in regards to the importance of the actual metaverse itself. Twitter Spaces did more harm than good in terms of adoption. It offset the natural progression we're all on. It feels very noisy. It feels very multiple soapboxes with hundreds of street preachers. That's what it feels like. I'll repeat that to you again. It feels like multiple soapboxes. It feels like multiple street preachers on multiple soapboxes standing next to each other like a conga line. Shout out to Paradox. It feels like Kanye West. That's what it feels like. Speaking of which, the amount of attention that Kanye is receiving lately is wild. Like, from a mental health perspective, I feel like a mental break is needed from the amount of information being absorbed from Kanye, who I believe also needs a mental health break himself. Mental health was necessary for just about all of us in this space at one point in time. Admit it. This is a vulnerable, safe space. Just admit it, all right? But I believe that it ramped up for everyone right around a very specific point, and it has, oh God, what the fuck is this word? Exacerbated? You spell it for me. I believe there's a specific point where it started for everyone. And it started around May/June of last year, when NFT avatar projects became the de facto representation of what is in the crypto space. Suddenly, the paper chase was the only thing that mattered. The fame of being a money-hungry minter of NFTs made more sense than simply exploring the space because it was interesting. Fame is deadly. If an NFT project becomes famous simply because it has famous celebrities buying an otherwise useless NFT with a fucking animal, and then these celebrities retweet it, it can lead to people who don't have the means to own that NFT to go into a mental tailspin. But I'm not trying to educate you. In regards to Kanye West, or a street preacher, or a rapper, I am not trying to educate you. This isn't college. But you will drop out of the sky. If you register late for a whitelist, you might lose your mind. You won't graduate to the top of your class. You'll be sitting at your computer dreaming of that popular NFT, stuck in your beautiful, dark, twisted fantasy. Screaming Yeezus in your mind, but hoping to live a life like Pablo.eth. Speaking Spanish, doing the conga, asking for the next roadmap in Mint, but looking crazy, asking, ¿Dónde? ¿A dónde? Donda, 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 until you lose your mind and start yelling at images of Pete Davidson. Welcome to the Afties, y'all. I'm your host, Show. You already know. If you don't know, you will know by the end of this awesome thing that we do. It's very simple. You had awesome presenters, a surprise presenter, and then 3 other presenters all present presentable things to you. It was great. It was awesome. Instead of you running off to talk about it in your other communities or on Twitter or in a random Clubhouse room or on a Twitter Spaces, talk about it here. Talk about it with us. Talk about it. Share it here. Share it. Share the wealth. Share your opinion. Phrase it in the form of a hot take. Take your hot take, make it an opinion that is opinionated. We like opinions. There's no such thing as a dumb opinion unless it's coming from me. Trust me. I'm telling you. Okay, here is the first subject in regards to our surprise presenter. Here's my hot take. They say you should be worried about your strong friends. Their mental health is probably worse than yours because they are dealing with more things than you. I disagree because my strong friends are rich and money makes everything go away. Thoughts?
Money, no, more money, more problem. You know the thing.
I disagree highly. Money gets rid of everything.
BS.
Money purchased this copay to pay for my Valtrex. It gets rid of everything. Thoughts?
You purchase what?
Google it.
No.
Google it.
No.
Money makes your mental issues just dissipate. The more money you have, the better off you'll be. Mentally,
yeah, until you end up spending it all because you don't know how to control yourself.
Like Kanye West and Kim, you can just pay for a surrogate to hold on to your mental issues for you. They can just take it and put it. Yeah, They're surrogates for mental issues. Kim doesn't want to have any more kids. Just put it in a fucking surrogate. Put your thoughts into a fucking surrogate.
Well,
you have enough money to do it.
Helpful for me to know last year.
Let someone else carry the load. Your mental load of missing mints and drops. Let someone else do it. Someone else can handle the mental stress. You can just pay for them to do it. You can pay for them.
So, I'm hiring. Would you like to hold on to all my mental problems?
You know, people do that by projecting their issues onto someone else. You'll get a call, you get a text, and it'll be accusatory, like, why didn't you do this, this, and this? They're projecting their issues onto you. That's how people do it. So instead of you asking, right, that's very polite of you. You're saying, hey, I would like to hire you. That's more on a consensual basis. When people want to put their mental issues onto you, they force it into you on your face. They'll start a conversation halfway through. Thoughts.
I mean, I like random conversation. So why not?
Did you ever have anyone randomly project their 20 super highly popular NFT avatar mints that are now 100 ETH onto you? Say, hey, I have this. Did they ever do that to you? How did it make you feel?
I don't think so. I can't think of that. But people have definitely bragged to me about crap that they have that they know I don't have and couldn't get, and it just makes me feel like they're just bragging about it and trying to make me feel like crap.
But it's too late because they already made you feel like crap. The only way to get out of it is to pay.
Poor.
Next subject. In regards to our second presenter, many projects provide culture, both within the crypto space and to the outside world, sometimes for the sake of people with limited bandwidth and mental fortitude being pulled in multiple directions. The message needs to be even more clearer and shorter. Some people are just dumb mentally, me, myself, mostly, above everyone in the creation of human history. Thoughts?
I mean, human history is a long time.
Thoughts? Unmute your microphone.
Why are you telling the thoughts to unmute their microphone?
Because the microphone that is your mind is someone attempting to speak before, is that my brain? I believe that was my subconscious trying to speak.
Your subconscious sounds really, really interesting. It sounds like elevator music, show.
Yeah, and they also got whacked too, apparently. All right. Unmute your microphone in order to share a hot take or an opinion, y'all. Just a gentle reminder for those with gentle brains. Thank you. All right? Thank you. Like I was saying, I was asking for my thoughts to be unmuted because sometimes you need to put a microphone to your thoughts in order for people to better understand what you're attempting to communicate. Everyone isn't as eloquent as I am. Everyone isn't as psychotic as I am. Everyone isn't as egotistical as Kanye. Too bad they surgically implanted a microphone into his brain and it seems to just fucking amplify everything. I believe the old Kanye didn't have this, but then sometimes maybe so. I think he had a walkie-talkie implanted into his brain. You could turn it on and off. Nowadays, you just have a permanent microphone surgically implanted. Thoughts. Making things shorter and clearer. Thoughts.
Yes, easier to understand, more concise, better communication. And simple.
Even when you say things simply, doesn't that mean that simple is not so intelligent? Where's the line? Where's the Congo line between that?
Well, listen, you can make something simple without it necessarily being dumb.
Define dumb.
When someone explains something to you like you're 2 years old. Or if they do it in a way that just makes you feel like trash and feel like you shouldn't have asked.
Well, both of those are incorrect because I know plenty of 2-year-olds that are highly intelligent and who rationalize very well. They say no a lot, hence, the terrible twos. And then also the in regards to the other hot take and opinion that you provided, we get unsolicited opinions all the time. All the fucking time. They get projected onto you.
Well, there's a handy little thing you can do with your mouse. You can just right click and look for BLOCK. Click that one.
I'm sorry, I don't understand what language you're speaking. I am not, what is that? Autodidactic? No, that's the wrong word. Is that God damn it. I should have been paying attention, but I've been listening to too much Kanye. Maybe I should have stayed in college. Moving on, next subject. We're going to skip one. We're going to go to our final. In regards to our final presenter, here's my hot take. I feel like our parents were right. If you stare at the screen long enough, you start to lose your sight and your mind. Television has rotted our brains to the point where, like hot dogs, we think that everyone wants to eat us. Thoughts?
Ew. I don't want to be eaten, thank you. And is it television that's rotted us, or is it just the news?
Parents were right. We should not have had so many screen time. Like television, what is it? It's telling a vision. All the programs that they have are programming our minds. And it's especially important to see what we are being programmed with. If we're being programmed by like a bunch of crap, then that's going to be our thoughts. And yeah, Gravinator, I'm brainwashing you right now.
And this is why I haven't had a TV for 8 years now?
Sandy is clearly experienced with being a cult leader, using neurolinguistic programming in order to explain what TV is doing to us. Maybe she invented the TV. All right. But I'm not dumb enough for you to program me because I'm too dumb in order to understand. I'm too dumb to understand. You need smart people in order to understand the programming in order for them to be stupid enough to follow the cult. Speaking of cults, there was a creepypasta game. I believe it was called Kanye Quest back in the day. and it was this game that at first they said it was in alpha state. The dev said it was alpha state, but they were anonymous, and the game was broken. But it was purposefully broken, so as the players played, they would start seeing glitches in the game, and then if they spent enough time, they would start to realize that some of the glitches were on purpose and leading them somewhere. And it wound up like the game would look more broken graphically and weird. You would think that something was really wrong, but it was on purpose, and it led them into secret aspects of the game where the final boss was Little B, the base god. And it was a very strange thing. But they used Kanye as a vehicle. And this whole cult, multiple cults, Little B, anyone who's, by the way, Little B is a cult leader, right? We had one of his homies here a few weeks ago. But with Kanye, what cult leaders do best is they're able to whip you up into a fervor, a weird sense of understanding the nonsensical. You know, if you don't get it, check this out. I'll leave you with this. I just gave you a rundown of all his albums, right? You don't have to educate yourself. You can drop out of college. You know, you can attempt to register, but it's too late, you know. You can be enveloped in your own dark, twisted fantasy of what life is all about. You can be screaming to the heavens of whatever you believe. You know, if you follow it, you can say Jesus or any other things. You can live a life like an artist, you know, traverse the world, live a life like Pablo, you know, or you can, you know, you can, if you're feeling lost, you can try to find your mom and keep saying her name. You can say, if her name is Donda, you know, you're like, where are you, mom? Where are you, Donda? If you're lost and you need to be found, all you have to do is listen to Kanye and you will be all right. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming through this edition of the Afties. I'm your host, Show. Shout out to the entire leadership team here at meme.com. Shout out to the entire WIP crew. Much love to each and every single one of you. And especially shout out to the WIP fam for coming day in and day out. Please keep your eyes and ears open. Much love, and I will see you later.
Bye.